Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to our live session once again. Today's topic is freelancing. But before going into explaining the topic, let me explain. Let me introduce ourselves and our company. My name is Sadaf Farooq, and I am career counselor at FutureServe. And with me is
Amar Awais, IELTS trainer. Thank you.
IELTS trainer. Yes. Before explaining the topic, let me explain for those who are new to our live session what basically FutureServe do. FutureServe is basically education advisors, and we deal in three. We provide three major services to our students. That is career counseling, international exposure, and skills development. In career counseling, we provide students with the help that they need to study abroad. In international exposure, we provide all the basic information about culture and all everything they need to know about wherever they are going, the culture of the country that they want to go. And in skills development, we provide students with the information about the skills that they need to go, that they need to have in order to get a good job in the country that they want to go. Now coming back to our topic, that is freelancing. Sir, can you please tell us what basically freelancing is? What do we mean by freelancing?
Thank you. In the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent, the King of the Kings and the King of the Day of Resurrection. Thank you so much, madam, once again for giving me this precious chance to have a couple of words on this particular topic, which is freelancing. As I have, we have done a couple of sessions before. Some were about the technology, and we also discussed about the importance of technology in English, and we said that how is English important in dealing with the customers, and how is it important in selling the product as well. So freelancing itself, it is a platform, it is an online platform where you sell your services. If I talk about freelancing, so there are a lot of individuals, myself included, my younger brother included, right? We also do freelancing. And I deal in 2D animation, right? And in freelancing, we have a lot of platforms. You have blogging, you have web development, you have WordPress, you have brochures, and you have, the interior designing, you have the external designing. You have a lot of platforms, even 2D, 3D animation included. You have a lot of platforms in freelancing. What most of the students, like the students who belong to the computer field and the students who belong to the journalism field, right? They make their IDs in Fiverr, right? Fiverr is a freelancing platform, right? And you sell your products in there. So freelancing itself, according to your question, I would say that freelancing is an online platform where you sell your products on online basis. Means it is not a shop that you're opening the locks of it and you're sitting on the counter. No, it is an online platform. You have a super fast internet connection, you have a super fast computer, and you have super fast mindset, right? Through which you can deal with the customers. You sell, or like first, in shops nowadays we see, they use billboards, right? And they use their pamphlets and brochures to promote their business. In freelancing, we make gigs, right? So if we talk about the gigs, so in gig, you mentioned that what are your expertise and what services you are offering to the customers. So in freelancing, you make your gigs, and and you also mention your cost in there. And let me tell you something very interesting, that they deal in dollars, they deal in American dollars, right? So through Pioneer account, you receive the money into your own bank account, and then you can easily withdraw with the help of your own ATM account. But it is a long procedure. Like Fiverr itself keeps $2 for itself, right? Remaining, if you sell a product of $10, right? So the $8 will be given to the customer, and $2 will be deducted from the account into the account of the Fiverr, right? So freelancing is a platform where you deal with foreigners, you deal with people around the globe, like they can be British, American, Australian, Japanese, Russian, Korean, whatever, right? And you sell your product. About myself, I've been dealing in 2D animations for past 2 years, and I've got my account in Fiverr, and I earn well. Means I give my services in 2D animations, like I make the videos, the 2D videos, right? And I give them and I provide them my services all the way. And I've been dealing in European countries as well. So freelancing itself is an online platform where you sell your services based on your expertise and based on your qualification and based on your mindset and based on all about your active mind, right? That you make the things, you sell the things, and you earn the money out of them on online base. Like you're sitting in your room, you're having a cup of tea in your hand, you're listening songs as well, and you're making the product as well. So it literally freelancing is, and it is an online platform.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for explaining it so well. I think the students would have get what the basic idea of what basically
Yes,
a
what
freelancing.
freelancing is.
Yes. So now coming towards we have already discussed what freelancing is. Now coming back towards the next question, which is what is the importance of English in having good freelancing, in achieving good
See,
freelancing?
it's a nice question. English is not only important in freelancing, it is important in every single aspect of life,
Indeed.
right? I must say that for preaching of your religion, for Islam, right? They just go the preachers, right? They also need English because they can speak English with others. So like in every single aspect, in every single stage, in every single place, English is very important. So if you talk about the freelancing, so as I said before, that freelancing is all about English. Without English, you cannot do freelancing, to be very honest. Now, this is something very, very interesting that I'm telling to you. If you do not have good communication skills, if you do not have good grammatical skills, if you do not know how to convince the customer, and if you do not know how to convey your message in English, right? So it is all about a negative point or a negative term all the way, the wimping voices and all that, yeah, means if you do not have good communication skills, if you cannot speak in English, right? So what happens, um, you cannot literally advertise your product. Means, as I said before, that in gigs, right? In gigs means you say and you write it deep inside of the gig what you're selling to the market, right? So the customer messages you and you discuss with them in English. So the point is that I've always been mentioning, and why have I been focusing on English language particularly, that English is a secondary language. Now, this is something, what every single student knows. I do not need to explain it again and again because I've already explained it twice or thrice in the videos before, right? I say that yes, English is important. In freelancing, you speak with the people, you type in English, and the product what you're selling is in English, right? Because they just send you the lyrics, right? And they send you the entire words what they want to convert into video, and means the entire script is given to you and the entire script is in English. So what happens that if you do not know English, madam, right, you will not be able to understand that first. Secondly, how will you be able to negotiate with him? Like if a client needs changes in it, right? Now in Fiverr we call it review, right? So if the client needs review in it, right? A lot of freelancers may be watching my video right now and they know what I'm trying to say. That when they need the review, so they just give you the review. Like when taking the offer and when you want the client to accept the offer, you have to give them the unlimited review option, that you can give unlimited reviews until and unless you're not satisfied. I will making modifications in it, right? So they just tell you to do that review and review and review, and sometimes they say that make modifications in the character, sometimes they say that make modification in the background, and they say sometimes make the modification in the audio subtitles and all that, right? There are lots of ups and downs in 2D animation. I do not know what are the points in WordPress and all that because I'm dealing only in free in 2D animation, so I have better knowledge about it, right? Because about myself, I'm doing, I have a lot of clients, specifically from America, so I deal with them. I have good communication skills, alhamdulillah. I can write, I can speak, so it is easy for me to have good correspondence with the customer. Like it is very easy to convey my message, and it is very easy to understand his words as well. Suppose if a client tells me to make modification in the lyrics, and if I do not know English, I may be making modifications in the backgrounds. So, it will be an ups and downs, right? So, that is a point that which really shows a very negative image, specifically in freelancing, right? So that is that is the like one of the important and mandatory skills that, yes, I know that you must have good skills in making the things and all that, the expertise in the software, but among all these skills, English language is the key. Like without English means you know everything about a car, its clutch, its brake, its accelerator, these are indicators, these are wipers, these are steering, these are gear, but you do not know how to drive it. Right? Completely know about this stuff, but you do not know how to drive it. So like it's all about a negative thing. I mean, if you do not know how to drive, so the nature does not give you the permission to know everything about it. Because if you have good information about, something, you can deal it in a better way, to be very honest. So like, there are a lot of customers and a lot of sellers as well. A lot of sellers as well. So if you do not give good services to the customer will definitely move towards
Yes,
another one. So it means that you are destroying your own profile. You are having a mismanaged criteria. So when you have good management skills, when you have good managerial skills, when you have good communication skills, when you have good information about the product what you're selling, it will definitely bring a very good effect. It's all about English. Like at last the topic again comes towards English. If you do not know English, you will not be able to do freelancing. So for the students who are willing to have freelancing, I suggest them learn English first and then do the freelancing, because without English, freelancing is nothing.
Yeah, you will not be able to present what's in the customer's mind, right, sir? What they are asking for, you will not be able to
Exactly.
present it
Yes, yes,
completely if
yes.
you don't know English.
Yes, yes, yes. This is what I'm trying to say for the
Yes,
last
you
2
will
minutes.
not you will not get the message. You will not get the requirements, what the customer requirements is, and you will not be able to, if you don't understand it, you will not be able to portray it.
ये मैं कहना चाह रहा था, बिल्कुल ये आपकी बात बिल्कुल 100% ठीक है। अब जो ये अंग्रेजी जबान है, हम कहते हैं ना कि अंग्रेजी जबान जो है वो इजी है। मैं ये नहीं कहता कि मुश्किल है, इजी है, ठीक है, लेकिन इसमें थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस कंसिस्टेंसी चाहिए होती है कि आप एक लैंग्वेज को सीख जाओ। यानी लैंग्वेज अगर आप चाइनीज उठा लें, जापानीज उठा लें, रशियन उठा लें, अरबिक उठा लें, तो हर लैंग्वेज सीखने में टाइम तो लगता है मैडम, ये नहीं कि एकदम से आप सीख जाओगे। लेकिन पहले अंग्रेजी सीखें, उसके बाद फिर फ्रीलांसिंग करें, मेरा ये मशवरा है स्टूडेंट्स को।
Obviously, if you don't know the language, if you not just English, any language, you will not be able to execute whatever that's in your mind. You will not be able to, transfer what's in your mind, right, sir?
बिल्कुल 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 like people say that when you do freelancing and you will do this and that and you will receive a lot of customers and you will have a lot of people coming towards you and giving you the orders. To be very honest, if you do not know English, there is nothing glorious about it, nothing poetic. Means it's all about a negative. It's a drastic measure. If a student does not know English, he will not be able to do the freelancing. So like, how can you tell me that if I do not know English, how will I be able to negotiate with the people? How will I be able to talk with the people? I mean, it's all about a negative term.
Yeah.
Yourself,
Yeah,
you're an educated
it's
individual,
all
right?
about, if you want to, go for freelancing, you don't only need, the skills such as graphic designing or 2D animations. You also need a language through which you can communicate with your customers, effectively.
Exactly.
If you don't know the
100%
language,
ऐसे
if
जी
you
जी
don't know the language, you will not be able to communicate effectively, and you will not be able to, completely satisfy your customer.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल 100% ऐसे ही है। तो मेजॉरिटी जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो मुझसे ये पूछते हैं कि सर इंग्लिश के बगैर हम अपनी लैंग्वेज में नहीं कर सकते। तो यार, हाउ कैन यू स्पीक इन उर्दू विद एन इंग्लिश? हाउ कैन यू स्पीक इन उर्दू विद जर्मन? तो इस चीज पे फोकस करें कि आप जर्मन ना सीखें, बेशक आप इंग्लिश सीख लें, ताकि आप पूरी दुनिया के लोगों के साथ आप कॉन्वर्सेशन कर सके.
Yeah.
जी.
That's why English, we call it is English as second language,
Yes.
right, sir?
ESL, English as a
Yes, sir.
secondary
Yeah,
language. Yes.
exactly. So tell me, sir, we have talked about the importance of English in freelancing. Uh, how is it? How is English important in dealing with the clients?
Again, I think I've already given its answer that you will not be able to speak. You will not be able to convey your okay, simply. You will not be able to speak what you're selling. You will not be able to have a bargaining with that customer. You send your offer of $50, right? The customer says that no, do it in 30. So I say that no, 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 sorry, I cannot do it in 50 because it takes a lot of time and I have to spend hours on it and और ये हकीकत है 5 मिनट की वीडियो बनाने के लिए कम से कम 12-13 घंटे लग जाते हैं. तो ये 2D एनिमेशन इट्स नॉट अ पीस ऑफ केक, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट थिंग. तो अब 12-13 घंटे में आप $50 में भी अगर आप ना करें तो फिर ये तो आपके साथ सरासर नाइंसाफी है. तो कस्टमर तो जाहिर बात है आपसे पैसे कम कम करवाएगा, लेकिन आपने जो है अपने पैसे ज्यादा करवाने हैं ताकि आपका फायदा ज्यादा हो. अगर आपने $50 की ऑफर भेज दी, ठीक है, तो आपने उस हिसाब से जो है फिर आपने काम भी उसमें करना होता है. तो आपने क्या करना होता है, अगर आपने $50 आपके जहन में है तो आप $70 की ऑफर भेजोगे. ठीक है, जब आप $70 की ऑफर आपने भेज दी तो फिर बार्गेनिंग करेगा आपका कस्टमर आपके साथ. आप कहेगा नहीं 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 नहीं, आई गिव यू 40. आप कहेंगे नहीं नहीं नहीं, नॉट 40. ओके, आई गिव यू 70 बट आई विल डू इट इन 65 ओनली फॉर यू. 65. फिर वो आकर 65, 60 या 55, 50 के बीच में आकर कहीं ना कहीं वो बात बन जाएगी. तो ये तमाम चीजों के लिए इंग्लिश जरूरी है ना.
Yeah, you need a language.
You need a
Obviously,
language.
through which
आपको
you
उसकी
and
लैंग्वेज
the
नहीं पता.
customer can, communicate.
आपको उसकी लैंग्वेज नहीं पता ना, like you do not know how to communicate with him. तो वो कोई पागल तो नहीं है कि वो तुम्हारे साथ अपना सर खपाए. वो उसके पास वो 50,000 और बंदे हैं, किसी दूसरे के पास चला जाएगा, किसी तीसरे के पास चला जाएगा. लेकिन मसला ये कि तुम अपना नुकसान कर बैठोगे क्योंकि क्लाइंट ऑलरेडी आ चुका है. तो क्लाइंट को तुमने रिसीव करना है. यू हैव टू गिव हिम योर ऑफर, ही हैज टू एक्सेप्ट योर ऑफर. वरना फिर आप फिर बैठे रहोगे, फिर फ्रीलांसिंग का कोई फायदा नहीं है. तो इंग्लिश जो है डीलिंग द कस्टमर को डील करने के लिए इंग्लिश इतनी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि लाइक नॉट डीलिंग ए कस्टमर, हर जगह पे इंग्लिश इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपको सीखनी है ताकि आप कन्वे कर सकें आप बेचना क्या चाह रहे हो, what you actually want to sell.
Yeah,
and what are you promoting.
Yeah, and what makes you different than other sellers in the market. That's,
Yes.
you need a language, you need a mutual
Yes.
language.
Why should you trust on me?
Yeah.
Why? What am I, like the same services I'm providing and the same services are provided by you as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, why should he come to me? So I will say that no, I will make it clean and fine and I will give you unlimited reviews and it will be 1080p and it will be attractive and you will not face any problems and I will submit it as soon as possible. and आपने अगर 15 दिन का टाइम लिया तो 10 दिन में दे दो, ठीक है, तो और ज्यादा अच्छा इंप्रेशन पड़ जाता है. बाकी 5 मिनट में वो आपको फिर तंग करेगा अपने रिव्यूज के. आज तक याद रखें, मैंने 2.5 साल हो गए हैं, एक वीडियो भी ऐसी नहीं है जो बगैर रिव्यू के एक्सेप्ट हुई हो. ऐसे ही अपनी तरफ से वो लोग कुछ ना कुछ करवाते हैं. तो ये बात अपने जहन में डालें कि रिव्यू तो आपको मिलेगा, तो उसमें आपने फिर डील करनी है. आप कहोगे कि इसको कैसे करूं, ऐसे करूं या ऐसे करूं, फिर वो तुम्हें कहेगा कि ऐसे करो, तो फिर कहोगे ठीक है मैं ऐसे करता हूं. तो फिर आप ऐसे वीडियो बनाते हो, आप उसको दोबारा सेल करते हो, फिर उसको कोई मसला नजर आ जाता है. वो आपको कहते हैं कि यार 5:30 पर जो है ये क्लिप हटा दो और 5:47 पर जो क्लिप है इसमें ये ऐड कर दो. तो वो तो आपको बताएगा ना दैट एड दिस क्लिप ऑन 5:45, यानी 5:45 पर जो क्लिप है इसमें ये मॉडिफिकेशन करो. तो वो आप कैसे समझोगे अगर आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आती? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. ये मैं बताने की कोशिश कर रहा था.
Yeah, you will have to communicate with the client, and to have an effective communication, you need a language that both of you understand. If you don't have a language that both of you understand, let's suppose you are talking in your own language, Urdu, Pashto, and your customer is talking in his or her own language. How will you both be able to understand each other? How is it possible? You guys, you don't speak their language.
100% correct.
They don't
100%.
understand your language. How will you, it doesn't even make sense that how will you understand each other? So for that to have, you need a language.
You need English language.
Yes,
specifically.
English language.
Yes.
Because English is an international language, and most of the people know English. If they don't, if they are not able to speak it effectively and fluently, they do need know English to the extent that they can communicate with you.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
Right, sir?
एग्जैक्टली 100% ठीक है.
Okay, so we have talked about English helping, how English helps in client in dealing with the client. Can you please tell us how does English help us in promoting our profile?
ठीक है. See, in order to promote your profile, you must have good English vocabulary and you must have good English skills. क्यों? क्योंकि आप अपना gig बनाते हो and in the gig you explain and you advertise what you're selling. So in order to advertise your product well, you must have good communication skills, you must have good writing skills, you must have good communication through which you can attract the customers towards you. Because you can see there are millions and millions and millions of people who are doing freelancing. Someone is dealing in 2D animation, someone is dealing in project designing, someone is doing in software engineering, someone is doing in writing blogs, and someone is doing in proofreading, and someone is dealing in, there are a lot of fields in freelancing. So every single person has 4 or 5 gigs. So he is particularly making gig on a specific product he's selling. So if you do not know how to explain, and if you do not know how to explain what you're selling, if you do not know how to describe what you're selling and how is your product different than others, so you will definitely have problems, madam, to be very honest. Like if I talk about myself, I've got my gig. You can see Amar's Hub, AMMER hyphen S hyphen HUB. This is my profile, right? And I deal in 2D animation. So what is the reason that I go deep inside in the gigs, right? And I just keep making the gigs and I just deal with the people, I deal with the customer, and I talk about the clients who have good communication and managerial skills. नाउ अब मैनेजरियल स्किल्स का एक इंग्लिश के उसमें क्या फायदा है प्रमोटिंग योर बिजनेस. आपने अगर आपकी इंग्लिश एक्यूरेट है, अगर आपकी इंग्लिश साफ है, अगर आपकी इंग्लिश अच्छी है, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप बता सकते हो कि यार मैं क्या बेच रहा हूं. सिंपली अगर मैं आसान अल्फाज में कहूं तो मैं क्या बेच रहा हूं, क्योंकि फ्रीलांसिंग में आप अपनी सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हो ना. यू गिव योर सर्विसेज, यू प्रोवाइड योर सर्विसेज, यू ग्रैब द कस्टमर्स टुवर्ड्स यू, एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस दैट यू ग्रैब द अटेंशन ऑफ द कस्टमर्स, लाइक you bring the traffic towards you. So if you have good English communication, you will better be able to promote what you're selling, and you will be able to explain what you're trying to sell in front of the customers. So that is the case that if you talk about me, so I by myself, I deal in 2D animation. I've got a lot of friends who deal in several parts, right? And they've been doing well. Why? Because they learned English from me, and they took classes with me, and I just told them how to deal with the clients, I told them how to deal with the people, I told them how to sell your product, I told them how to reply to the message, I told them how to write gigs, and I told them how to promote a particular thing what you're selling in the freelancing. So they took classes with me. It was about 2 months or something. I told them what to do and what not, right? So they came towards me, I taught them in a well manner, and today they are doing very well, and that's all about level 3 sellers, right? My younger brother is level 3 seller, mashallah. So it is like very good step. Like with the passage of time, you keep taking the degrees, and they just give you the degrees, and right after that, what happens that you become in front, like you become in the front page with the passage of time, right? If you open fiverr.com, right, and if you move towards 2D animation, so you will find a lot of people, a lot of profiles, right? And each profile belongs to one person. So like they're not actually profiles, they're actually people who are dealing in 2D animation. So with the passage of time, if you keep selling your product, if you keep taking the reviews from the people, right, they give you a review, right? So what the fiber, the profile, right? They bring your profile on the front page,
yes.
to the front page, to the front page. At last you find it at the very first page, and there are 13 lines, and then they again bring in that profile on the first. So like if anyone searches a purchase, a customer comes, he searches 2D animation. So as soon as he searches 2D animation, your name will definitely come in front of him. Why? Because your selling is good, your time response is good, your average time is good, your reviews are good, the people are giving good comments on your products because you are selling them cheaper and you're giving good services as compared to others. So this is the thing, that English is very important in promoting your business. Without having English language, you will not even a single rupee on freelancing. वाई यू विल अर्न, आगे पीछे कुछ दोस्तों वोस्तों से पूछ के कर लोगे, लेकिन कब तक? खुद करो, खुद सीखो, खुद कमाओ,
Yeah.
हाँ, और सबको खिलाओ। जी।
Yeah, yeah. If you want to be an independent person, then have the proper skills so that you can be an independent person. So that you don't have to depend on anyone regarding dealing with the clients or English language or anything. So that you have the capability to complete the order in the minimum time, right, sir?
आपको टाइम दे दिया जाता है ना, आप खुद अपना टाइम लेते हो।
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about if you are dependent on other people,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
you
हाँ
will
हाँ,
need
यस यस यस
more
यस
time
यस
because you will
यस,
have to ask other
वो
persons
24 घंटे तो
to
आपके साथ नहीं बैठा रहेगा।
Yes,
आपने खुद करना है ना, रात को 3 बजे आपको मैसेज आ जाता है,
बिल्कुल।
ठीक है, तो आप क्या करोगे? आप जगाओगे उसको जाकर।
That's why you need to
दिस इज है
have
ना। हाँ,
a proper English speaking skill, proper
यस
customer dealing
यस,
skills, and proper whatever you are selling. For example, to sells 2D animations. So if you don't have proper skills of 2D animation and customer services, dealing with the customer, English language, you won't be able to sell properly. You won't be able to earn what you need to earn.
यस, 100% करेक्ट, 100%।
Okay.
मतलब इन सिंपल वर्ड्स, क्लाइंट को खुश रखना है, और क्लाइंट को आप कैसे खुश रखोगे? गुलाब जामुन देकर नहीं रख सकते, आप उसको सही तरह से डील करें, इट्स मोर देन एनफ। जी।
Okay. Sir, please tell our viewers that how can we take help of English language in promoting our packages in freelance on Fiverr.
Nice question. Very nice question. Again, topic comes towards the same advertisement, that if you have good communication skills, you will advertise your product. Now, how will you be advertising your product? Means that, you talk about the 2D animation, you say that I will make an extraordinary and heartthrob and attractive 2D animation with low cost, and I will give you unlimited reviews, and I will make it I will make a video of 1 minute in one day, and I will submit it in one day, and I will give you unlimited reviews, and you can come towards me and you can have a better discussion with me. And then it comes that, you are selling your product, what was the word that you asked?
Packages.
The packages, yes. So, when you're selling your package, so like, my package is what? I sell in 2D animation, and I say that I give you this package on $20. And that is the case that, the same software is used by another person as well. He does in $15. Why? Because he wants to take the customer. He says something is better than nothing. He believes in this quotation, that something is better than nothing. So if the client does not agree on $20, you just make him agree in $15. So how will you make him agree in $15? How? Means you cannot speak in Urdu that please मेरा accept कर लो यार. You will speak in English. Why? Because he may be from anywhere else. चलो अगर एक एक्सेप्शन है, अगर कोई पाकिस्तान या इंडिया से कोई हो जिसको उर्दू लैंग्वेज आती हो, सो यू कैन स्पीक इन उर्दू, वो एक एक्सेप्शनल केस है कि 99% जो है वो इंग्लिश है, 1% जो है वो अपनी लैंग्वेज आ जाती है कहीं ना कहीं, ठीक है, तो तब जाकर आप अपने पैकेज को जो है सही तरह से एक्सप्लेन या प्रमोट कर सकते हो. So, what I say that, if you have communication skills, your vocabulary will talk about the state of excellence. Means you will be broad-mindedly saying what you're selling to the people. And this is what I'm trying to say, that English is important in this category as well. Like if I talk about the category of promoting the package, madam. So if I do not know what are the expertise and what are the benefits of my video, how will I be able to negotiate with the foreigners, and how will I be able to take the order? I mean, he will not give me the order until and unless I do not deal with him in a well manner, until and unless I do not make him sure that yes, I am a genuine person, I will not do this and that, and I'm a person who has taken a lot of reviews, and you can check my gig, it's on first or second page, and I'm a level 3 seller, and it's something like I've been doing for last many years. So then you will be promoting your package to the people. So let me tell you something, that the customers are your advertisement. If you do it well, they will refer you to someone else as well. So like एक बंदे का काम आपने किया तो आपका एक वेब जो है वो
Yes.
बन जाता है. तो इस तरह से आप अपने पैकेज को सही तरह से एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं, प्रमोट कर सकते हैं, बयान कर सकते हैं, और आप उसका बेटर रिस्पॉन्स भी ले सकते हैं. based on English communication.
Yeah. Okay. As we have talked about, importance of English in so many different things regarding freelancing, um, can you, sir, please tell me that if is English essential in all the freelancing modules or not? Or do
Yes, yes, to the answer of your question, English is important in every single module of freelancing. As I said before, that without freelancing, without English, you will never be able to do that freelancing. Never. Why? Because you will not have that good managerial skills. You will not have good communication skills. Why do I speak about English again and again? Because English is not even important in freelancing. It is important in every single stage of life. You will have to promote your product. You will have to make them assured that yes, this is what I'm selling it. Yes, this is what you're going to receive from me. You will keep sending the samples, and then you will take the order, and then you will have a bit of bargaining in the price rate and all that, and then you will tell them that you should give me the unlimited reviews and all that, and this is what you have to do in the particular time limit, because you're given with the time limit in the freelancing, and you have to submit it before that. Until and unless you do not upload the product, and you do not deliver the offer, it means that your product will be given with the least manners, and your profile will be taken towards the last page. So that is the point, that if you have good communication skills, if you have good English, if you have good command over English in speaking, reading, listening, and writing, you will definitely have problems and hurdles in doing freelancing. And this is what I give order to my students, whosoever is watching to me. If they're willing to do freelancing, they must have to learn English. I do not say that come to me and learn English. The students who are closer to me, they can come. If someone is listening outside of KPK or outside of Peshawar, they can take English language classes in their own particular places, so that they can have good communication skills, and they can learn in English in a well manner, and they can have good freelancing. So I think it is all about from my words today.
Yeah, so as sir explained it, if you don't have enough English speaking skill, you won't be able to update your profile, and you won't be able to provide necessary information regarding what you are selling, and you won't be able to provide good customer services, and also you won't be able to negotiate with the customers and provide
Definitely.
what
Yes.
they
Provide
exactly
good
want,
services.
what they want, right,
Yes.
sir?
Perfect. Perfect. I agree.
Okay, that was all for today, and I hope you have learned many things from sir, what sir have explained. Till next session, take care. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah. Thanks a lot.